welcome back everybody. Let me just get down here. We're having a bit of a damp issue on this new shed. Let me hold it. Really should have done that with a ladder. Never mind. It's harvest day really. Eddie's getting the combine all checked out and ready. Just doing the header now. While he does, I'm going to take a run up towards the chicks. You can see the fields on both sides. They're all ready. We love that. Looking good, looking good. The chickens are happy. I'll just straighten this up a bit. About there. Plenty of food still. Running around like headless chickens in the centre. Loving life. We've done another grass cut, and in doing so we have filled the bottom of this up. There's about roughly 15,000 litres of grass in here. Can't cover that bit up for some reason, but anyway, hopefully nice chunk. We have overspill, so we're going to have to pick that up at the end when it's all said and done, dump it back in there, and yeah, that can be added to the next lot. So we've been doing plenty over the past week or two, absolutely loads, and it's now time for our own harvest. So our mobiles are off. Well, they're not, but in essence we're not picking up the phone. We're not doing contracts. We have got plenty of work to be getting on with. We're at an early harvest. It's July the 1st. If we can get it all done today, fantastic. That'll give us pretty much 3 weeks off until it's time to cultivate and start thinking about drilling again. But for now, it's all about the harvest. And here's Eddie. Well, where'd you fancy starting? New field? We've got new field. We've got sunflower field. Yeah, we can go from right to left, left to right. I'm not really fussed.
Left to right, technically. We start at the back, the new field.
Yeah.
Over on field 8. Then
Yeah, and it kind of links straight through to this field as well.
Yeah.
I'll just while you're getting that, I'll open this gate in case we ever need to use it as we're up here. And you'll be happy to know that although we did end up losing a bit of crop down this edge, we were able to get rid of all these blinking great big bushes that were here. And yeah, the plan is to, well, for the moment the plan is to put a trackway in, although Eddie did point out that maybe we should just extend the field right out to this boundary here. That'll give us an extra maybe 500 litres worth in this little section. But we're undecided. We haven't really decided yet. All we know is we've got 2 crops ready to go. They're betting up against each other. So we've got to be careful of that we don't cross-contaminate. So I'm just going to wait for Eddie. When he's up here, I can sort of point out where the line is for him. It's not as easy to tell. Yeah, we can start up here in our new little field at the corner here. Well, we're calling it the new field.
The new field is the other side, isn't it?
Well, no, this is the new field, isn't it? This little one. The sunflower field is the one that was new. And then this little field became new when we bought it off of Frank the farmer the other week. When those people trashed it. Here he comes. So, yeah, you can see where I'm standing now, Eddie. I'm not sure if you can see from the cab there the difference, because I know that it's harder to see through that window. But there are slight differences. One is oat, one is barley.
Yeah. So if I go about here straight down, we should be fine.
It should be roughly, yeah. I mean, if we lose a bit, we lose a bit, but hopefully we're not going to lose too much. And then once you've done the little mini field on the right, I'll get the truck now. We'll empty it into that. That way you can crack straight onto the next field, and I'll go and tip that in the bins.
Was that about right where I've done?
Yeah, that was about right, straight up that way. Oh, and don't forget to drop straw. We're not chopping. Oh, beautiful. So I'm going to grab the truck, take that up, park that up at the top of the field possibly, and then grab a tractor and the new baler, and then bale us up some straw for the first time. I think I just clipped the barn post there. Hopefully it weren't too bad. Didn't feel bad. And there goes Eddie on his second strip. Already. But I'm literally going to pull this right up here. So it's kind of out of the way, but also he can use it. Right up against this tree line. There we are. He can tip into that to his heart's content if he needs to. And it gives me time to go grab the tractor and the baler hooked up. There's not a lot to pick up. There probably won't be a lot to pick up, but it all adds pennies to the bank account. So I'll see you guys in a mo. Alright, we're back up, all hooked up and ready to go. Still got the front weight on the DEUTZ, so we're using the DEUTZ. There's no sense in changing more than one bit of kit over. It's a simple hookup for the baler. I've had it running for about 2 minutes now just to see how the belt runs and smooth and operates, and it's not skipping a beat at all. It looks good. Everything looks ready to go. All that's left is to jump in and see how it performs. I will let you know now, it is noisy in here, and I've got that magical warning light again that pops up every now and then, but we don't know why, and it doesn't hurt or affect the use of it at all. So here we go, first little row done. I'm just going to jump in here and come down, and we'll come back up the same line and get the rest of it in a minute. Whoa, I'm now turning into Eddie's turning circles.
Wait a second.
It's alright, I got this. I can do this. I can do this. Yes.
I'm gone. I'm up and down the field. It's fine.
So am I. I didn't think this would be as easy to turn as it really is. I thought it would be really sluggish, but it's not so bad. And we're getting 9 miles an hour out of it, even with all the power being used for the baling side. But we're getting close to our first bale, and it's, I mean, it's beeping, but it's not yet. Close, but no cigar. And that should be, if I pull forward a bit more, there we go, there, jump out. There she is, our first bale. Do you know what? I didn't think this through when we bought the baler. We're going to have to use the forks on the mini one to be able to pick these up. I hope the pallet fork will go through. Maybe something I should have thought about beforehand. Mind you, I'm not the only one who didn't think about it. Eddie hasn't really clocked on yet. Eddie!
No.
Did you realise how heavy those bales were going to be?
No, I didn't realise how big they'd be either.
Yeah, obviously we're not going to be able to lift them up.
No.
I mean, the upside is we've already got a pallet fork on the front of the little Ford, and with the weight on it, that should be able to pick the bale up. I just don't know whether or not the pallet fork will be able to pierce through the tight groupings. If not, we're gonna have to. We'll have to get a pallet fork, an actual bale fork, if all else fails. But yeah, it is what it is.
Well, when you get a second, can you just empty that lorry, that truck, please?
Yeah.
So I can do the next load.
Yeah, I shall do that now. You crack on in the next field, and I'll move this one. Right, here we go. Swing this one round. Only a few thousand litres, but it all adds. It all adds. Alright. Turn this in. That's about right. And away it goes. And we're tipping. Slowly, but we're doing it. It's all good. We'll get there in the end. So it's approaching 1 p.m, which is lunchtime for us, but we're still going strong. We've got the first little bit of field done. I'm just going to try and get this bale out of the way. It kind of dropped ish out of the way. It's not the first one I've done like that. I can assure you I have mucked a few up. Doing silly things like driving in front of Eddie like this. But, yeah, is this field 2 complete?
Indeed it is.
2 fields down, it's lunchtime, so I'm guessing Eddie's going to empty that load, park up the harvester somewhere and go get the kettle on, which is absolutely fantastic. I've got a few more bales to hopefully produce in these fields, and I'll be joining him for a cuppa, and it'll be our little breather. And then, if weather permits, we're going to be carrying on. Because at the moment, everything is going our way. That's me done in this field now. I'm just going to head on down here and shut her down for a little while. Go grab my tea. And, yeah, we'll be jumping over into that field a little bit later on. Won't be too long, I'd imagine. We'll see you guys in a mo. And welcome back, everyone. We are almost done. I think Eddie's just on his last strip in the canola field, which brings us to almost 3 p.m. really. We've done pretty well so far. We've got, if I come over to the field over here, we have got the little New Holland out, and it does work. We can pick up bales with it. I've just lined these ones up here, just to make sure I can manoeuvre them around. We've also got 2 up this side, and then 1 over the far side there. I don't believe there's any more down here, because we grabbed the one that was here. Yep. So, all in all, 6 bales from these 2 fields. We're looking at, on average, 3 bales a field. So, and we've got 1 field left to go. So, my optimism is another 3 over there as well. And then probably, I would say, tomorrow we'll get the rest done. We'll get the last field done tomorrow. And then we'll get all the bales picked up and sold as well. I'm just going to run over to Eddie and see what he wants to do with the combine in the meantime. Eddie.
Yo.
What you fancy doing with the combine? You're leaving it in the
field. If you
just leave it in the field? I don't think it.
You just want me to quick. Unless you want me to just blitz through this field.
No, we'll do that one tomorrow. We'll do that one. Yeah, we'll do that one tomorrow. We got some. We got. If you ever look, we've got a few clouds coming over, and weather can change so quickly where we are.
Oh yes.
Just save possible losing of any yield on it. We've got the canola done. I mean, we've done pretty well on that front. Hang on, I'll jump it in for a lift. There we
Lazy.
go. Well, it's also nice to see what we've got. What have we got, by the way?
4,755 litres.
That's not bad.
Really?
I think that's better than last year. I think last year we got about 3,000 off that one.
I thought it was less than that.
It could have been. It really could have been.
Send it into the grate.
Yeah, when you're done, swing round to the other fields up on the left here. You can see the bales we've got. There we are. So little blue does work. We are able to lift. I actually was able to lift 2, and I haven't even put the weight on there. So as long as we're careful, we should be able to just pull the flatbed up attached on here and just load them on.
Yeah.
We've got 3 here, 2 at the top, and 1 on our right hand side. I haven't brought them all over yet. So all in all, that's not bad. There's 6 bales on those little fields.
Did you turn little blue off? Yeah.
Yeah, she's off. Blue's off. DEUTZ is off. I'll park that just over on the right hand side there. She's still attached. So ready to go tomorrow. And I thank you for the lift. Wait. I'll yeah. So I mean that's it for the today. Nice easy one really. It's just all harvesting. We've got one more field to do in the sunflower field, which actually isn't sunflower for obvious reasons. We've got the one field left to do, and then bale it up, sell the bales. That'll be our little bit of cover cash for then. And then we've got a couple of weeks off, and in those weeks we are going to have to decide how we're going to approach the farm in the future. Are we going to cut these trees down and divide this into one field? The plan was to make that one up there one field. So yeah, lots of things to talk about, lots of things to discuss. But until then, this has been Matty G. We're going to enjoy the sunshine while it lasts, because these clouds are getting darker. So until then, peace out.